Well, we come in here to a pair of kind of, I hate to say off-breed anymore because both these breeds have become extremely popular here in the past few years. But we're going to start with the Hereford Bear here, which is a 21-1 lot.
21-1 is lot 15, Hereford Barrow.
Okay, and he would be a Transformer New Era. So his mother would be our maiden voyage into the Hereford breed from Correa. We bought pretty, I'm not going to say a super high dollar, but one that we liked extremely well last year from Correa to go ahead and get into this breed. And a gilt that I don't even know how to say this, kind of broke our heart a little bit because she was champion at 3 of the first 4 virtual shows last year, and she was the one that she didn't win. She was reserve, and I truly believe that she was a big ring hog. And I mean, that one was dialed in and going to be a good one for Iowa there midsummer. And unfortunately, when we were videoing her there the very last time, a train went by and she took off like a banshee and dropped like you'd hit her with a 30-06. So anyway, we got her back to where we could breed her, and then that was the end of her show career. But we're very, very high on this litter that she had here as well. This was the lone barrow out of that particular litter, and once again, that would be a Transformer, which is the Correa boar. These hogs just came out of the popper here about 30 seconds ago, so they've been off the deck for 2 weeks. These are young hogs, but I still think in terms of squareness of chest in this Hereford, very, very high on this barrow. I think he's awfully good. He gives you enough look up front. Shape and muscle, I think, is going to be good. I think bone's going to be good. I think this is a really, really good one, and kind of hard to read because, like I said, they just came off the decks and then just rode up here this morning in the popper and came out just a moment ago. But I think this is a high-quality Hereford barrow.
Yeah, and if you've been on a boar tour down at Laird's and seen that Transformer boar, like many of us probably did, I think it'd be safe to say that you were absolutely blown away because that hog is just unbelievable. I think he was one of the ones I texted you about right after we had left that boar tour because I just couldn't believe how good that pig was. And so it's fun to see some pigs out of him, and I think he's going to rewrite the Hereford breed. And I think this is an awfully good bear that, guys, once he relaxes and comes into his own, he's going to be fine. So don't come up here, try to check this dude out on Friday when he gets another 48 hours here to get him filled up and relaxed, because I think where this hog is very, very good, he's very good. So if you're interested in playing in these breeds here come Indy, I think this is one, or any Midwest State Fair. I think this pair here is really high quality. So next we'll jump into the Tamworth Gilt. This is lot 16. This is 22-1.
It's a barrow, by the way.
Oh, gilt, yeah.
That's okay.
Whatever.
But anyway, so this would be the 22 litter would be a McSexy zoo animal. So so the McSexy boar, or McSexy, that line
say it
right
again.
there.
I think you should say it again. Yeah.
McSexy zoo animal.
Yeah.
That's hard to say, but
yeah.
And keep a straight face.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, this would be a 3/4 sib to the barrow that we bred that was champion barrow at Indiana State Fair last year. His grandmother. So we sold a gilt as a bred to last fall and a half ago, or a year and a half ago, to Autry's that would have been a McSexy bred to one of our Guess What daughters, which would be the same sow that raised this zoo animal sow here. So this would be a 3/4 sib to this champion barrow at the Indiana State Fair last year. Once again, this one is just starting to relax here just a little bit, and kind of like Nathan talked earlier about the Berkshires. Sometimes it takes a little while for these tams to kind of come into their top line, but some of the best barrows that we've put out here the past few years, they'll get a little roachy right there at their 10th rib, and that's certainly not anything to worry about. I think this one, the upside to this particular barrow right here is absolutely very, very high, because I think he's good looking from the side. He's still opened up about his chest and square about his knee. I think this one's got muscle from behind, and he's not a little short pudgy one by any means, and that's what we found in this tam world is sometimes the little short pudgy ones are the jackpot ones, but you got to have a little more scale and extension to go ahead and get those bigger weights to get in the big ring and be competitive, and I think this one does that extremely well, especially by being a little product, or a little predictability there in terms of what this 3/4 sib did, and then this sow line is absolutely second to none with what they've done. Then he would also be his mother would be out of the same sow that just made our $7,000 barrow there at the Kingpins 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that'll be the first question that people ask: is he a litter mate to the one that was at Kingpin? So the answer would be no, but they are related. So
they very closely related,
Yep.
but yet at the same time, this one's about 3 weeks, three and a half weeks younger. This one literally just came off the decks less than 10 days ago. Still trying to get his feet under him a little bit, but I think bone and flexibility, I don't think that'll be an issue at all.
yeah, I mean, great upper rib in that hog. I mean, I think that one's going to have muscle, which is good for that breed. I think this one, I think that's a high quality kind of a Tamworth bear that, again, if you're serious and playing in a breed like that, hardly anybody's had more success than AJ. So make sure you're here Friday night or bid online at SailRing.live, because I think these two pair of bears are very high quality. So this is lots 15 and 16, 21-1 and 22-1, Hereford Bear and Tamworth Bear.